Okay, so tell us when you're ready.
I'm ready if you guys are.
Okay, yeah.
Should I be quiet for a while?
Since you're cutting all that shit off, yeah, we're ready.
Alright. What's up? Welcome to Everybody Laughs Podcast. I'm Brendon Ridge.
I'm CN. I'm not sure if he's Brendon Ridge. I think he's an imposter.
Yeah, well, today we got a special guest.
What happened to your beard?
Today we got a special guest, Tony Wallace.
What is going on, fellas?
First of all, see how you dogged me? How you doing, Tony?
What's going on, Sam?
All life in the big city.
Oh, yeah, big in the life city.
Oh. So.
I had a shave drill. That's
okay. Oh, that's what it was. They didn't let you go in there looking like Wolfman?
ADD over here.
Oh, okay. It's like I just saw that shit. So, tell us something about yourself.
Oh my god! Can you tell you came prepared? No.
Okay.
Let's be more.
How long have you been in comedy?
July 15th of 2022.
How old are you?
I'm 23, turn 24 next Thursday.
22.
So in all of your 20s then, right? You've been in comedy, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So
this feels like an interrogation.
It is.
At this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late now. There's no turning it away.
Well, people should know something about you because you do a lot of stuff around town. You do
really?
and shit.
Oh my god, dude, you're everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere. Like
You've really helped us out in our first year of just providing an open mic and support and all sorts.
Yeah. So you're everywhere. So people want to know who you are. I know it's boring, but
we gotta set the scene before we can really.
Well, you got an interesting kind of, I don't know, origin story in comedy because you were put in a position to host like almost immediately into joining comedy, right?
So I did comedy probably like 6-7 months. And I was like hosting for Frank because Frank ran both days at the Crescent Lounge. It was Wednesday and then Saturday.
Okay.
And then so eventually he was having somebody do like one or the other every week. And I was like, man, I'll take one of your nights and host for you. He gave me Saturday night. And then Wednesday turned to Friday, and then he gave Friday to Asher B.
Okay. Because Frank lives a little bit away.
Yeah, he's an hour away.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's an old guy.
Right.
You can only drive for so long before you get a blood clot.
See, and you understand, right?
But no, I don't.
No,
I don't know why. Why would I understand?
You're so empathetic with. And
CN gets a crit clot.
I am, because when I go to Indianapolis, it's only 2.5 hours away, and I have to take a nap in between. So why would I know?
That's cool. So you came in 6 months in. What made you even want to get into comedy? Like, how'd you even find the scene?
I was looking online for open mics, and I found Def Goldblum. It was his first show at Ruby Tuesday.
Were you looking for comedy open mics?
Yeah, I was looking for comedy open mics, yeah. And I found him. He posted it was like his birthday showcase, and to roast him.
Really?
To roast him and like stand up open mic, whatever. So I wrote like 4 jokes. It was like, you guys might have seen Def Goldblum in like the movie Gnomes or some shit, and then I called him gay, and then I said that
closer to right than wrong, but
yeah. And then I compared him to like a hot chick or something. No. Like I would he posed in this girl makeup and shit on his Facebook.
Really?
And I was like, yeah, he looked like I would fuck him. I think that was part of my set. And then I was like, oh, my mom did cocaine when she was pregnant. Oh, and then
did you know anybody in the scene by that time?
No, I brought my friend off of like. I met him. This dude lives in Newark, about like 40 minutes from here. I played Call of Duty with him, and I got him to come with me to my first open mic. And that's when I went up as Tony Bones. So my name is Anthony Wallace. It's my government.
Okay.
Damn.
But my gamer tag was Tony Bones, which is also my fucking porn name. If I was gonna do porn, it would be Tony Bones.
And what's your social security number again?
No, I just want to know what type of porn you gonna do. You know what I mean? He's extra specially close to his animals, so I know what type of porn he would do.
Oh, you want to know? If I was gonna do porn, it would probably be like boyfriend porn, like chill.
Oh, like POV.
Because I mean, I could get crazy, but I can't get crazy consistently.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No, because
So
you
it's
said
really
boyfriend porn.
So it's
It
really
fucked
about
me
her.
up.
Your face isn't even showing, is what you're telling us.
My face could show, it could not show. I'd rather it not show because I probably look stupid. Yeah, I mean, have you looked in the mirror while you got one off? Why are we talking about cum already?
Anyway, so
what?
what comedians inspire you? Like who? Like even like celebrity.
My favorite comedian, the person that I like really, really, really like and enjoy like what they do. I like Tim Dillon, man.
Tim Dillon.
Just because it's like he's a rational guy, and then he goes to the extreme of both sides of this shit, which I like.
Yeah, I get. How about before that, like, or because he's fairly new. Have you known about him a while?
Since I've like been into stand-up, I've known about him.
Okay.
I don't know who that dude is.
I think you like him.
Well, I've never heard him.
Yeah.
He's
got hilarious takes.
Yes.
Yeah, he talked about taking all the homeless people in L.A. And just putting them in a big pot and cooking them. So I think it's kind of funny.
Out of all the takes you could have shared,
there we go.
That's the most memorable one.
There's nothing gay here, y'all, but it's a whole bunch of cannibalism going on.
Yeah. There's actually like 13 different kinds of cannibals.
Oh, please explain.
Yes, and like me.
Yeah, why do you know this too?
Well, there's like, I think like number one is like straight up like you're cooking and eating people.
Right.
And then there's like people that just like find a dead body and eat the meat.
That's crazy.
And then you know, like people that just like, you know, that only want to eat them and don't want to kill them. Or, you know, there's a bunch of different categories. I don't know all of them.
There's connoisseurs, there's chefs.
So I mean, it's like a supermarket for dead bodies.
Scavengers.
Yeah,
I don't want to kill you.
Here.
I just want to cook you. Okay?
I just want a bite. You know?
So we're going to go over to Ed, and he's going to help chop you up. He's our people butcher.
That's crazy.
That's bullshit. That's fucking, how do you know that shit?
Yeah,
well,
there's looking up.
I was listening to some true crime podcasts. There's this dude named Anders Breivik. And he's this gay dude. He like met this guy off Craigslist, got him to come to his house, and then fucking like convinced him that he was gonna kill him and eat him. And the guy was like so like obsessed with the fact that he was gonna be eaten by this guy, and it was like it's just a super crazy story.
He liked that.
Like he was into the thought of him getting eaten by this other guy.
How wanted, you know.
Yeah. He wants him so much. He wants all of him.
That's wild.
To be inside him. It's pretty crazy.
It's kind of crazy how weird
so that
people
made me look
can
into
be.
it.
That made you look into it, huh?
So true crime.
I know what y'all thinking. Only white people.
Pause.
You know what I mean?
You're not making us look good over here.
Hey, Sam walked in here and he's like, I love gossip. I
love gossip.
I love gossip, and
this is overboard, though. I mean, you know what I mean?
And I drink vodka cranberries.
Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. Vodka anything. Well, I love cranberry. I love vodka. Okay, but here's the thing, though. So now that you're in comedy and you're one of the main people in comedy around Columbus,
that's quite a compliment. I appreciate it. I don't think of myself like that.
Well, I mean, I see you everywhere. And I see you, you know, not failing where you go. I see you, going upward.
Oh, my gosh.
So
comedy.
Well, I mean, I did. And it's shocking to me. But you're still moving forward.
Well, I think you guys are both moving forward too, man. This podcast is awesome, so.
Thank you.
It's because of me.
Well.
It's really because of me.
Ian's so humble,
yes.
You know, that people just are
my
drawn.
personality as a humble person is just really, and demure.
That's like a hip term.
Demure.
Yeah.
Wow. Who's gay now?
Who knew Father Abraham knew so much, but it's just all that righteousness.
Hey, Sam was 20 minutes late and he didn't bring no liquor.
Yeah.
Well, we just need to tell everybody about that one, don't we? You know what I mean? I brought some, but I drank it on the way, so you know what I mean?
Hey, he's only fulfilling half the stereotype with that scenario, but
the late part. You're such a fag. Okay.
Yeah. And it's begun.
Okay. So, how's the love life?
Oh, my love life. It's,
Is that why you watch true crime? Just to get to know the ladies better?
No, I actually do find it kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just a few of the things people do, because I'm a crazy guy.
Yeah.
I might seem like a crazy guy, but I wouldn't do anything actually. I would say anything, damn near.
Well, we know.
Not anything, not everything. But I would. There's a lot of things I would not do.
Yeah.
But anyway,
like I have a joke about my. I don't even want to bring it up.
You sure?
Okay.
My someone in my family, me sucking their dick, and that's not true, and I wouldn't do that. But I say it because I think there's a little token of funny in there.
Yeah. I find it real funny to hear men talk about sucking dicks, but hey, that's just me.
So anyways, the love life.
Sorry.
How's it looking?
My love life.
Besides sucking some family.
Yeah, besides sucking dicks. And family member dicks too. At that, you know what I mean? Woo.
I'm not necessarily.
It's like hanging out with my uncle.
Do you need to let something off your chest?
I don't want to. I want to share, but not now.
Okay.
Because it's traumatic.
This is a
trying
safe
to
place.
work through it. And you don't look like Dr. Phil. So back to you.
So recently I haven't really been dating or going out or anything that much. No.
Huh.
I just haven't found it fulfilling.
Really?
Isn't that sad?
Well, no. Somebody else is like that.
Who?
I don't want to mention no names. I don't want to say nothing.
Oh, wow.
You know,
so what go deeper. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, some of the stuff I can't
happen?
really talk about on here.
Well, you don't got to say
name names.
Oh, man. You know, just I've been in a couple different relationships with women that were a little bit older than me.
Mm-hmm. So you
which
dating
is
cougars?
problematic.
You're dating cougars?
Yeah, I was dating cougars. I'm no longer interested in dating them.
Oh, just fucking them. I ain't mad with you. You gotta have a plan.
But both times, 3 times actually. It was like a back and forth, like, oh, is this right? Like, I'm blah blah, I'm 30 whatever, and I'm 22. Like, is this gonna work? Like, and it's just that back and forth. But you're like fucking or you're having sex, and it's just like you're in, and you're and it was like that with a couple of people, and then another person I was like super into.
So did you go into these wanting it to be nothing more than that, or it's just?
No, I mean I kind of like get on the ride.
Okay, so you like having an older woman around?
I think just a mature woman, not necessarily older.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
So mature at 24 is a rough one to find.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to go older to find one, I guess.
Yeah.
And you like the maturity of the shit, right?
Yeah.
So like, is it security?
I think it helps me maintain my structure a little better.
And I think like obviously everyone's different, so I don't want to categorize people, but I do feel like the trend in society with like relationships, like with how women act in them, is not like it's hard to find people your age that like kind of even give a shit.
Just anybody acts in them because everybody's sucked into their phones, and me included, you guys included.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like we're stuck into this virtual world. It's like split reality.
Yeah.
And it creates all these weird like mental fucking twists and shit, man.
Especially when it's about sex, because you can see any kind of sex, you know what I mean, on a regular basis. It's thrown out at you. It's like I don't watch the Grammys no more because, you know, Megan Thee Stallion and that other bitch, Cardi B, got on stage early in the show and sang a song called Wet Pussy while they was scissoring each other on national TV, and I'm sitting there with my 2 granddaughters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's a bit wild.
Yeah, I was totally pissed. I was like, who thought this was a good idea? You know what I mean? Because they didn't just do this. They practiced this shit, and somebody liking this shit.
Yeah, there is nothing just for adults anymore.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah, it's terrible.
I think that we should, like, the TV media needs to do what they do best, which is investigative sort of things, not just topical stuff, investigative journalism, and more family-oriented stuff.
Yeah.
Because the phones are personalized. The TV is general, right? So be the general thing. People that can watch with their grandkids when they're just all together at a family thing, got a TV on.
Oh, yeah, because you can't listen to music with them because anything that's, 2008 or above it's all about sex, and these women are trying to, you know what I mean? I mean, oh my God, they say some of the most nastiest shit, and then they expect you to treat them like, they're something, you know what I mean?
I think the guys do too, man. The guys talking that shit too. I've
but
heard guys talking about the finger in her booty.
Yeah, well, see, I don't date guys, so I'm like, oh, fuck them, but when I got to hear about the woman talking about lick my booty and lick my bitch, stop playing, okay? And they all want to be strippers, like that's a career move.
It's so funny hearing CN talk about this, and then you hear his comedy, and you're like, really, bud?
Oh yeah. No, but I'm just saying, And I, you know,
But comedy is different than normal, everyday.
Yeah, it's like Tony Wallace said, that, you know, he will say anything, but that don't mean he's going to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But with the TV thing, it's like, I think our world is so broad now, you know, everybody's such an individual now. I think regular TV was failing. So, or streaming really changed things up too. I mean. Yeah,
because I don't even watch TV, but the stuff I really like, I stream. You know, it's like binge watch it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Get to the end of the show. But, you know, when you go out there and you meet people, it's really hard. It's not really hard to meet people, but it's hard to meet good people. You know what I mean? You get out there and you meet women all the time.
Tony has to look in the mirror every day, and you're asking him if we know, you know.
Well, he looks like a dude that, you know, like a 70s porn star. So, you know, I figured he'd get some.
You guys are so nice today, man.
He'd get some ass. I mean,
what was the 70s like, anyways?
Well, it was real nice. Real nice. Number one, because you weren't there. I'm sorry, sir. It's like an airplane in here. You can't be smoking, and you can't fuck with the damn smoke detectors. You know what I mean? Especially the ones in the urinal. It's against federal regulation.
All right, I'll put a Zen in. How about that?
What the hell is Zen? What is that you smoking?
This is a vape, just regular vape.
Oh. Yeah.
Made in the USA.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. American made.
Wow, and it says
50 bar.
What is that? Is that like a brand?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, isn't that so cool?
Wow.
It's just so awesome, isn't it?
Dude, one time, my buddy, there we go. And he gave me like 2 of them, right? And I put them both in my mouth. And then I just kept sucking that shit and swallowing it. And dude, it didn't last long.
Oh, no, that's sus, bro.
Did you get sick?
Hold up, bro.
Dizzy.
What are you saying? Sucked it till it didn't have anything left in it. I completed it all the way.
Whatever's natural.
And again, see, it's not me trying to act gay. You know what I mean?
You should hear what you just said.
I mean, see, and it's jealous. That's jealousy.
I'm not jealous.
Well, you should be.
He did bring the gayness into the room, for sure.
Yeah, it was fine until you got here.
I'm so homophobic that, you know what I mean? I need to lay the law down right quickly, because Brendon is a little, you know.
Yeah, what's CN stand for? Cock Nation?
Oh, shit.
You know, if my dick was bigger, I'd be like, yeah, but I kind of got to just be like, okay. You know what I mean? Before I fuck up the, you know, stereotype for everybody.
Oh, my God.
That's awesome.
So, but let me ask you a question, Mr. Brendon Ridge.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So, when you was thinking about a guest, how far down was Tony Wallace on the list?
No, Tony's the only one I've felt a sense of urgency with lately, because I was like, we need to get him on soon enough. It's like
in the first 10, yeah?
Yeah. So
yeah.
Just because, you know, he's really kind of looked out for us, and I want to make sure if he feels like this is a favor or opportunity that we give it to him. You know?
That's cool, man.
Yeah. You know, and yeah, no, it's so weird doing this and then thinking about, because honestly, eventually, I think we're gonna just do everybody.
It seems that way.
You know, it's like, why not?
Who don't you like in comedy?
Nobody in particular I don't like.
Really?
Nah.
You mean you like Miko's punk ass? Because he seems like he could be much.
Nah, Miko's my boy.
Oh yeah.
Nah, he threw me up at the burger spot. Y'all been over there?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw you over there, didn't I?
Yeah. Been there
the first
one out. Yeah, one
a bunch of beautiful.
Oh my man, dude. That's
a bunch
like
of beautiful ladies that
work
what
there.
can I say about them? What can't I say about them?
So what about Frank? I mean, because, you know.
I love Frank too.
Really?
Man. Yeah.
Because I call him Stuttering Sam, because I didn't understand nothing he said for the first 6 months I was around him.
Yeah, you gotta learn.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's a very good writer as far as comedy goes. I think he's got very good stage presence and everything else. And I love that Barbara Walters.
Mike Tyson and Barbara Waters.
Yeah, I love that thing. But half the time I don't understand. Once he gets going good, I'm fucked. Okay, so you know. And,
well, I mean, in all fairness, you only listen about half the time anyway, so you know.
So that means a quarter of the time now. So you know, we need to do better.
Who's Frank? Is Frank the problem, or is CN the problem?
I think I think that part of it, Frank was really ingenious to put his speech impediment into his skit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, into a set, yeah.
Yeah, so not everybody knows, and so after you see it once or twice, you know what to expect, and you understand, you know what I mean? Then you can appreciate the real comedy of it, you know what I mean?
And then he killed Tony.
Yeah, okay.
So, I mean,
again, I've never seen Kill Tony, so
well,
I
whatever.
don't know what that's supposed to be.
It's not, I don't think it's a easy platform to do good on.
I don't think anytime somebody shoves you in a mic and says you got a minute and then go, okay?
Yeah.
That you can, and so you got to give him kudos for that. You know what I mean? But this ain't about
Listen,
Frank.
if Tony Wallace did not like anybody, it would have been me, because when we first met, I was all drunk at Saber Park and heckled him and Kanan, and I had good intentions, but I
don't even remember this, dude.
Wow.
He crushed a set, right? And after the set,
God,
I was like, I said a fucking comment or something, and I felt like a jackass, and I apologized to both of them online the next day.
Because you were drunk?
Yeah.
So you think alcohol affects your personality?
I did that night.
Wow.
I was just, I don't know.
Has alcohol ever affected your personality?
Yeah.
I'm about to say, don't
lie. Sometimes when I drink, I'm lit and I'm active, and I'm social and I'm dancing. Sometimes when I drink or when I smoke, I mean, I just totally go full autistic, and I just don't really talk, and I'm just to myself. I'm in my head.
Yeah.
It's a dark place, man. I like when I'm joking around and having fun, but if I'm not doing that, man.
Yeah. You know, and people who say the alcohol doesn't affect them, I'll be like, stop playing.
Yeah.
You've never been drunk one time and said something out of context, you know what I mean, or out of order, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just can't connect. There's just
stop and pause and restart that one.
So when the camera stopped, you was telling us how prison changed your life. So now you're in the prison ministry. How's it going out for you?
Well, I first felt the presence of Jesus when I met my Sally Jerome.
Oh, okay. Jerome brought that to you, huh?
Yeah.
No, but
why
don't you go back over what you like about hosting, just in case.
We can talk about it, yeah.
And what do you like about hosting and why? Yeah. Let's start back there.
Hosting, you have control of essentially the entire show minus the people that are going up. You start off, you set the tone, you have to get everybody, or else the show is just not going to fly very well. And I mean, honestly, majority of, total percentage of all those mics I've hosted and stuff, the majority is probably not great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but with the nights you do have, when you go up there, you get all the topics covered, you try to hit all the bases, the sex, the race, the this, the whatever, the gay, fucking, whatever.
Yeah.
And you get them all laughing, you get the comics up, you have a little funny line in between people, the show ends, you're like, this is Miss Saturday Night Comedy, fucking people start clapping. Those are the nights that make you fucking keep doing stand-up, man. The really, really great nights.
And being a host,
that's my favorite part.
At Crescent Lounge, which is a bar, not a comedy club, and knowing how comedy can be, whether it's raunchy or just whatever.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's tough because it's a cocktail bar a bunch of older white people come into, and I've walked plenty of white women in their 50s up.
Yeah.
With some of my stuff, and so that eventually it's okay, maybe I should try to rephrase a little bit to try not to lose them. So I've had my fair share of dealing with that.
Well, too, and it's almost you can't tailor the whole show either
because
you don't know what people are going to say.
No, and I don't. I try to stick as close to what I think is funny as possible. I still do the same exact jokes. If I see older lady, I fucked up there. If I see women of age in there, I might change the way I say it a little bit. But I'm not gonna waver from whatever jokes or whatever I want to say.
Yeah.
And that's just because I'm literally at this place every week, and I have to maintain relationships, and I have to keep a good positive thing going here. If I'm doing big shows and I'm just rotating around, dude, I can say whatever the fuck I want to anybody, and I don't give a fuck.
Right.
If you're just going around,
I do think
it don't matter if one grandma left your show out of 2,000 people.
Yeah, that's true too.
So.
Have you ever been so upset with your performance that you wanted to quit?
Nah, not that I wanted to quit.
Really?
Nah, I try not to hold on to shit, man. Whether that's like bad sets or
Very good.
or shitty shit in my like things that have happened in my life that were bad. Like I don't hold on to none of it. I can't. Just try to learn what I can. I think I'm slower to learn because I'm quicker to forget.
Okay.
I know sometimes that's a real plus because we all got a bomb. So you know what I mean. And when you do bomb, it's like, oh my God. I mean, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I can't even sleep at night. You know what I mean?
It ain't that bad for me.
Oh, it kills me. You know what I mean?
What's your writing process?
I'll have an idea or two. I'll put in my notes or I'll write down somewhere, and then I'll kind of if it's like a whole bit that I kind of like have an idea of, like that I like from talking to somebody or just like thinking about something, I'll type as much as I need to, like as much as I have thought out or continue to think out. I'll like type it out and then I'll think type as much out as I can when I first have the inception of the joke, and then I'll go back, look at it, reword it a little bit, go up there, look at my notes or whatever, or the bullet points, try it, see what works, think about it some more, rewrite it, and I mean, just doing that. If I'm trying to memorize some like new long bits, I'll write it down fully out, completely out, have the entire thing. If I have to, I'll take it with me up and read it. I don't care.
Right.
You know, I'm not doing this. I'm doing this for free right now at an open mic.
Yeah.
I'll read the whole thing, and then maybe I'll shorten it to like 5 words for each line, and I'll try to go through and just based on the 5 words, go through the 2 minute. I don't have any super long bits right now. I'm working on trying to have a longer bit, but
I think that's what open mics are for people to try new shit. You know what I mean? And not to try to make a career of it. It's like, I want to try this and then I want to try that. So you can't really case who they are because it's not for that. You know what I mean? You know, so you've been doing this for a couple of years now. Your name's around. You know what I mean? Do you have a like brand that you're trying to come across, market, or you know, have an inception of something that just Tony Wallace?
Honestly, just trying to make light of everything that is bad, because that's what I do in my life, and I feel like if you hold, like I literally was just saying, that if you hold on to that shit, if you get mad or get upset or just get in your feels and stay depressed, like it's just not gonna go anywhere, man. And so I don't know what in my life happened or whatever, touched by fucking Jesus and his disciples or whatever the hell, you know, put that in me, but like that's how I go about my life, and that's kind of how I go about my comedy, and that's hopefully, like, I think, at least for me, it's been a good way to manage some of the stuff that's happened, you know, so.
Do you think that's kind of like what you feel like a comedian should be, is making light of whatever happens in your life, like the bad stuff, or like, do you think that...
No, I don't think it has to be. I think it just, being a comedian is strictly about being funny, man. Straight up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And use good or bad, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But what's like one of the highlights of your career so far?
I would probably say there's a couple. I did this Date Columbus. It's like a group singles event here in Columbus.
Was that the Key?
Yeah, at the Key.
Yeah.
Buddy of ours, Terrence, hooked me up with this chick, Mercedes, who runs Date Columbus, and they did this 400-person meetup at the Key over by my crib over there. And so I did it 400 people, 10 minutes, and I mean, it was just super, super incredible. The Columbus Comedy Awards, I mean, it's like, it's an award for a thing that's subjective from your peers, but it was cool to get an award for that. Like, I was like one of the rookies of the year.
Nice.
Or whatever. It's just like dumb shit.
We only had one of those so far, right? Or
yeah, we had 2. We had just had one. We didn't have a second one. And then I did a hosting set for Rick Diaz off of Kill Tony, which was cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So do you find yourself more of a comedian or more of a, I don't want to say you like doing the hosting deal, so, you know, more of an MC or more of a comedian? How do you see yourself?
Honestly, I think I lean toward more of like the host vibe in the sense of like fucking around and like playing with the audience.
Yeah.
And like as of right now, I mean, I definitely want to transition into something like more structured and like, oh, I'm gonna build my act.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm having a lot of fun doing what I'm doing and connecting with people that way.
So it's cool to see you host at Crescent and the Attic, because even though, you know, you're a host at both of them, it is two different beasts.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see you get in your pocket, you know, at the Attic, because I feel like you do loosen up there.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been on that stage so many times now.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're more of a complete comedian when you're at the Attic. You know, it's like you still have command of the crowd and stuff. We was on stage last week.
Yeah.
And I felt like
you guys crushed it.
Yeah, I felt like you did a really, really, really good job.
Yeah, I feel like that set. I had like the first half I was rolling, the second half you were rolling.
Yeah.
And that was it. You know, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's real when you don't have to compete.
I wish I would have filmed
you know
that.
What I mean?
Did anyone film that? No.
I don't know. Maybe got audio or something.
My thing with the Attic is that's one of the things. You're set up to do videos and everything else. Why don't they?
Funds.
Okay.
Straight up. And then because you got to pay somebody that's going to download that footage, chop it up, send it out to people.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have the equipment, which is, I mean, that's the most minimal part is the equipment. I think the real thing right now that we need is audio. Because everybody and their brother is getting up in that sound booth. Speaking of, if you're watching this, you do comedy, don't go in a sound booth. If you're on a show, I'll set up your tripod for you. Don't come in a sound booth. We don't need 4 people in a sound booth. Straight up. But the biggest problem is you can either hear people talking in the sound booth or the voice sounds weird because there's no direct line to the recording. So the mic isn't clear.
Right.
It's not like the best Instagram videos, the best everything audio video is a crystal clear, close sounding comedian, not a comedian that sounds like he's 15 feet away.
Right.
You know, and that really takes if it takes your clips down a lot.
Yeah.
100%.
Shitty audio or shitty video, I mean, there goes your chances of like getting more than 100 likes.
So are you doing some clips? And now that you mentioned it, are you doing any clips or reels or?
I mean, I've definitely posted some, but none of them are like super high quality. I want to go to hashtag one of their nights they're recording, because they seem to get people in there that have good audio, good video. I know when Basso comes to the Attic, he does a good job too, but it's you got to pay somebody.
Yeah. Well, did you make any money when we was at the Funny Bone? Because you taped everybody, and everybody wanted one of your videos. So.
I just got the mic, and that made a big difference. And then, and that's just me just setting up a tripod, right? And so, what's hard for me, because even like in skateboarding, I'm terrible at filming myself. Because I want to just skate. Like, I have the ability to film. I know all that stuff, but I want to. Like right now, I want to be on stage, and I want, it's like, so if someone asks me to, I will. Obviously, money is a great incentive for time, but a lot of times when I go out to mics, I got no problem to set up the tripod, but I really like being present as present as possible, But
what does that mean?
Just like really like talking to people, engaging with watching the show.
Yeah, it's tough to watch the show, man.
It can be, for sure. Like,
I worked at my first like actual shift Saturday as a door guy. 4 hours nonstop comedy. I'm in a sound booth doing like music cues and like odd mic and stuff.
You're tired of it.
I mean, just sitting there. I cannot just sit, man. I can't. I literally cannot just sit, bro.
Right. Well, especially when you hear a lot of the same.
You're used to doing it, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to watch other people, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, I gotcha.
Especially when you don't get to critique. Now, here's the problem. Here's the question. You have to answer it, though, and I know it's not a favorite for nobody to say because they always whining. But, if you had to say right now your top 4 comedians in Columbus comedy.
Okay. This is
no particular order.
Okay. I know 2 for sure.
Okay.
Neff
Yeah.
Johnson, Brian Harris.
I would have thought you'd have said somebody else. Okay, but keep going.
Let me think.
And then clearly the other 2.
Well, yeah. Clearly it's us, but you know.
We understand.
Katie's really funny. Caitlin Minoski's really funny.
I've never
Katie
seen her be
Humphrey.
really
Yeah,
funny. I've never seen her be
Anytime
really
she
funny.
gets a
Zach Harley's
Yeah, well.
super good writer. I mean, I just love everybody, man.
I would have
I love
thought you'd have
this.
said Def. Okay, for some reason.
He's a killer. I mean,
yeah. I thought for some reason.
he's been somebody that I've been able to talk to a lot of, about comedy and shit. So.
Yeah. He's one of the when I first started hanging out, he was one of the first people that just really struck me as this dude's fucking nuts. You know what I mean? He's very funny, and he's got that fucking guitar, and he makes these. When he, I'll never forget how he did Prince's song and turned it into sour cream, and I was like, oh my god, this.
that's my favorite one.
Oh yeah, I really like the shit he does. However. You know what I mean?
I had to stop listening to some of it because I caught myself singing some terrible lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
In my first thing when I wake up, I'm like, I can't be thinking of this right now. Man. Why are you doing this? It's so catchy, you know.
Oh yeah, and he did, and he rolls with it. I think Neff is very funny. Okay, and I agree with you there. I would have thought you'd have said Neff. Then it's kind of like because. What's his name comes? He did some last Tuesday by Henry Allen. Yeah. You catch Henry on a good night, he's like, you know what I mean? It's hard, you know. So I mean, and I'm
basing it on people I see a lot.
Okay.
Like I mean, there are plenty of great comedians, but like I don't see them enough to be like, oh, they're like greatest in the city.
Yeah. No, I mean,
this is just my personal favorite like comedians.
Yeah, I like him, and that's what it's all is because I like Freddie Simone.
Oh, I like Freddie too, man. I mean, I could just name all the comedians in the entire scene right now. I'd be like, I think they're all funny.
Okay, yeah. Well, you're not gonna like the next question. Who are your 4 worst?
The 4.
Hey, you don't have to answer.
No, you have to answer.
Let me think about it. Let me see if there's anybody.
That's a real question.
Are you gonna name yours?
Yes, I am. That's a real question.
All right, wait, hold on. Before we who's your top 4?
My top 4 would be Freddie. I like Freddie. I like Henry. I love Death. Okay, and I like even though me and him wasn't good friends in the beginning because he snubbed me, so I didn't speak to him when I first came to that. I like Neff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then me, right?
Oh yeah, Tony Wallace. You know, even though it's 5, and then I have to say Brendon because he's up and coming comedian. You know what I mean?
I like Goody.
Okay. Go ahead.
I like Goody.
Goody pussy.
You.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I wanted to bow, but my ears.
And then that's all I'm gonna give you.
Really?
Yeah.
Them 2? You ain't gonna say Miko or nothing? Because they nobody at the table said it. Miko, you're a very comedian, but you didn't make the cut, buddy.
Hey, nah, Miko. Hey, there was 3 brothers.
And the rest,
3 brothers sitting around the table, right?
The rest go to all the other people
right
I like at different times. So.
I don't think. 4 worst comedians. Who can I say that'd be funny?
Oh my gosh, that's rough.
4 worst comedians: Tony Wallace, Brendan Ridge, CN, and Neff Johnson.
I think that's the right thing to do.
No, that's so cheesy. You couldn't even stand on your conviction.
It sucks to suck, Ian, alright? Sucks to suck, but
hey, don't be mad.
And sometimes I really love Larry's shit, but then sometimes I'm like, if you catch him on a bad night, he's one of my.
You're like, I really can't
worst.
see what you're doing here, Larry.
Yeah.
that's fucked.
But then I
love
think Jordan is like one of my worst.
Jordan's good.
I'm naming my 4 worst.
Oh my god, why is Jordan your worst? She has great jokes.
Okay, I don't think so.
Oh, because you don't like drugs and sex.
Yeah,
so
and one of the reasons is I think Jordan
say?
is too young for me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know,
No, she reminds you too much of yourself, dude.
I've never ever took some cum and rubbed it against my teeth.
Sure about that.
To see if it was numb or not. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
No, but you kissed the girl that did.
Not for cocaine, you know. It's for the thrill of it. You know what I mean? And then, sometimes, I like Miko, okay? But in the beginning, when I first saw Miko, he was screaming to the microphone. That would kill me.
Yeah, he gets loud sometimes.
Yeah, that killed me. But then, and I think Funny Man Fish sucks.
Oh my God, funny guy. It's funny guy. Fish. I think he's all right. Funny guy Fish. He's a cool guy.
Hey Fish, listen, maybe you'll be on here to defend yourself.
Yeah,
just don't break my table when you go to beat up CM. Right?
Yeah, right. It's all right. You'd be getting an old person, and they put my fucking jail for this shit.
Fish always tags me. So there's a rule in our comedian page for Columbus on Facebook that there's no self promotion unless there's an opportunity for other comedians.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would comment. I've commented a couple times on people like, yo, this is like, there's no spots for comics, like you can't be promoing in here. And every time there's one now, Fish will like at Tony Wallace with laughing emojis like I'm the neighborhood snitch.
Yeah,
that I'm gonna report him and shit.
Oh, there's been a lot of drama in the scene lately.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, there is like a whole bunch of women do comedy because every time I never see none of this because I don't ever go on Columbus Comedy. Okay. I very seldom go on Facebook.
Wait, 1 second. Did you see what I commented on your post with your grandson?
No, I didn't. What did you say? What did you say? Now I got to look.
Isn't that the blackest way to name someone like Jason? That's the.
No, you got to look on there. I think I said something. It was like, what did you say about him? You're like,
we're proud and
something about him being big or something.
They were looking good though.
No,
I will say that.
It was the one where you shared it from CN to Norville.
Oh.
SD card, fuck.
I shared some shit that I thought I was sending a text the other day. And the guy, what's his name, that works the door at the attic last Tuesday, had to take it off because I posted the shit. Yeah, Alex, he said, dude, did you meet? No, I didn't. So he had to take it off because I didn't know how. So, I think that Alex is funny. Okay? When he gets to rolling, he's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if he gets sparked up, yeah.
Yeah. And it's just so shocking because when you talk to him, he's not, and then he gets on stage he's like a whole different guy, you know what I mean? So I like that, because nobody
Alex Mahunga or Alex Harshaw?
Harshaw. No,
Maluchnik.
No. Yeah, Maluchnik.
Oh.
Yeah. He works at the attic, yeah. With curly hair and he talks shit.
I know who Alex is.
One time I was walking up the steps and he's like, what year are you planning on getting up these fucking steps? I'm like, you bitch. Because I stopped in the middle. But the last time I made it all the way up without stopping. But usually I stop in the middle and he just standing up there laughing at my ass. So.
I love seeing you out, CN, because every time I see you, you just inspire comedy. Like I see you and there's just something I can say about you.
I know that's what TJ says too, goddammit. I'm not sure if I like all that.
Oh, when TJ roasted him,
like right now you're dressed like Dr. Phil. Which I like. I think it's cool.
Hey, I had to go to work. I have a real job.
Yeah, by real, he means white.
Since nobody watches this for comedians, it's a real fucking job. I love my job. Just in case somebody's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, working 3 days a week and getting paid for 5 is
coming on here and saying faggy and the N-word. You're like,
oh, no. I've never said the N-word. That was Miko. Oh, my God. I just want to slap the shit out of him. Every word out of his mouth was the N-word.
You were like, N-word, please.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't stop, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I told him that somebody called him a second-rate comedian. Is that what I said?
What? A what comedian?
Is that what I told
him?
Oh, he was just gassing Miko up, dude. Like,
so, you're a half-rate comedian, and what do you feel when people say that about you? Oh my God, I could have just slapped Jesus. He was, and he's such a good guy, but he's got such a bad reputation some of the time. You know what I mean? And when you talk to him, he's always trying to give. You know what I mean?
Oh
yeah, he does. He'll come to your open mic, and you know what I mean? But he's such.
CN has a soft spot for Miko.
You know what I mean?
Love is blind.
That's beautiful. I like Miko too. He's cool.
Yeah, I needed a puppy and I couldn't find one, so he became.
Every time that motherfucker's smoking my joints, though, hey man, I don't know how this gonna sound, but I think he licks it or something, bro.
Yeah, he does. He wicks the tip over here because he does that with a cigarette. I'd be like, ugh. Motherfucker, if they were looking for
so
you.
stop doing that, Miko. I love you, though.
He's probably hoping you don't want it anymore.
No, it's like if they was looking for your punk ass because, you know, you killed somebody, DNA all over. Yeah.
And there's some on Brendon's shirt still.
Oh, wow. And let me just say this. He watches this show, so the fact that you and him are having this torrid love affair, he's going to be kind of pissed because everybody knows now.
Baby, you know I love you.
Oh, wow. That's such a nice
Who
thing.
the fuck is Brendon Ridge, man?
Yeah, you're right.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
Oh, yeah. That's the most most undisrespectful motherfucker. Unrespectful motherfucker. Oh, he's talking about no disrespect. Bitch, you trying to be disrespectful, I'm telling you. But he says he's not, though. It's a part of a stick.
Yeah. It's just comedy.
It's his comedy?
Yeah.
And like yours is being gay? What's going on there?
You wish.
You know what I hate?
Stop projecting.
I hate when you get a haircut and you walk up in somewhere and be like, somebody be like, oh, did you get a haircut?
Yeah. Motherfucker, you
Bitch,
know.
what do you think I got? Do you think I got into a fight with a lawnmower?
You know I got a haircut.
Like, why are you know I got a haircut?
That's why you said it.
Like, it's so obvious that I got a haircut. I couldn't possibly have not.
So, like, you're doing a
It's
show.
just a stupid question.
Yeah. This
Sunday.
Yeah. I'm hosting.
Yeah.
Host a little show. You've hosted before, yeah?
Only,
the Crescent Lounge.
only half a show that
At
you
the
let me
Crescent Lounge.
host. Yeah.
So now he's doing
We'll do better this time.
Yeah, do better this time. You will because you're doing it with dicks. You know how much you love them. So,
I had no idea that's what the name was gonna be.
Yeah, okay. So let you tell the story. But
Who's
anyway.
your show?
No,
Whose show
it's
is
Johnny Collins' show, and he asked. I kept going to Club 20, that open mic, and one day he's like, dude, would you host this show for me? I feel like you're the missing piece of the puzzle. I was like, oh yeah, all honored, right?
Yeah.
And then a month later, he comes out with the flyer, and it's my face on a penis. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, really? Did you see the new flyer he posted, bro? He posted one with his ass.
Oh yeah.
And I said, Johnny, come on, man. He said,
think
what?
he's
I was
onto
like, your
something.
ass is out.
I think it's genius.
He's got the pride flag colors and his ass on there.
funny.
I'm like, man,
Wow.
you trying to get tickets sold or get fucked?
Yeah, take a little both.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Facts.
But then we did a show in West Virginia, and he was all over this chick. You know what I mean?
No, don't out my boy right now.
Yeah,
Hey, nah, he's joking, bro. He's joking. This is a role play scenario.
I was like, oh my God, I thought you just said that you were gay. You know, so I have no idea. I'm just kind of lost.
Oh, it's that dementia again. It's all right, Pops.
It happens.
You're at my apartment. This is Tony Wallace. You on podcast?
Elizabeth, I'm coming home, Elizabeth. See why he ain't got no friends? You wonder why does a young man like that have no friends?
Tony, you're connected with a lot of people in the scene. I feel like people have a hard time with me in this scene.
Have a hard time with you?
Yeah, like they don't know how to digest.
I don't see that, do you?
I think.
You know it's true.
I don't think it's hard. I think you're still figuring out things. I think once you've been doing comedy longer and start doing with like hosting and shit like that, I think you're gonna change a lot as an individual. And I think that won't be a concern of yours anymore.
Let's really
pretty soon, man.
Hope that this hurries up because he's gonna change as an individual. Oh my God.
Nah, man. I mean, I did it when I was young, so I had less shit to maneuver around. You have some other pieces you got to move out of the way, like way more than I did. So just give it some time, bro. And I think, like, you come into yourself. I really truly believe that. Like, if you're doing something you love, man, you come into yourself. So
Okay.
pause, but
Yeah, not come on yourself. Okay, it's a big difference. Okay.
big difference.
Hey, you can do both. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you think so. Okay, so let me ask you this then.
Shoot.
What are your plans for the future? Is in comedy?
Yeah.
Where would you like to
Any
take your
goals?
comedy? Yeah.
I always say this. I like to take it as far as I can go.
Yeah, it's a fucking no answer. Okay.
Is it though?
Yeah, it really is.
So here's what I'll say. I'm not gonna quit comedy, and I'm gonna take every chance and opportunity. Like, I'm gonna take risks. I'm gonna take every opportunity that I need to take in order, to do better. Unless it's like some bad shit, or like I'm not gonna steal from somebody. I'm not gonna cheat somebody. You know what I mean?
Do some like hacky shit.
No, I'm not going to go on Facebook and Instagram and look at all the memes and go to the comments and get entire jokes that are fully fledged out and take them to the stage immediately that are already fully cooked and getting big laughs. I'm not going to do anything like that. Nobody.
No.
But I'm just saying there's people that do that, you know.
Right.
When you said hacky, I just immediately thought of Joey Lee, but
Come on, man. Don't diss my boy Joey Lee.
stop playing. We are not friends, so I can say whatever I want. Okay.
I like Joey Lee.
Okay,
He's
and
a very
I used
nice
to,
guy.
and I used to, but I don't anymore. So now he's an enemy. So and I can use my platform to you know.
Let's not with me on here, man.
Okay, we're not gonna do that because Tony Wallace is on here, but I still think you suck.
Oh,
okay,
come on, man.
now here's
Joey.
We're gonna have Joey here and have Cian and Joey.
I also thought that to be fair, we would invite him on the show one night, right?
Yeah.
Because I always talk shit about him because I don't like him no more.
Do you guys?
Okay?
Do you think
Okay,
you
but
should
I
have-
think that.
You
But
should
I
talk.
think that. In all fairness, you know what I mean. He doesn't think that we should do it, but I think that in all fairness, he should have his.
I think you guys should talk. I think I don't know how much you talked to him. I think if you talked to him and understood a little bit more about him, I think that if you understood more about him, I think it'd be a little different. Seriously.
Okay, you were there. You know that's not the truth. You know I was more than fair.
I don't know that they
That
could.
was more than fair. Okay.
If he's ever gonna be on, you need to have a conversation with him before you all get here.
Nah, y'all should do it on the pod.
Yeah.
Y'all should do it on
Yeah.
the
No,
pod.
you see
should.
how I worked hard and I have semi-nice stuff. I'd like to keep it that
You
way.
made this table.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
It's good.
So this doesn't have nothing to do with him working hard, though. Okay.
I've worked hard before, and it's usually when I'm around a bunch of lovely ladies.
Hey.
Yeah, well, that's not.
Dude,
gonna
I'll tell you
happen
what,
for
I was
him.
working hard the other night. Just man, I gotta watch my mouth, boy.
Well, give us some.
Nah, this girl or dude, not gonna specify gender, was having me like help them out like with pool. Like I shoot pool, I shoot billiards a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, and this girl was
We've
having
had
me
some
like
good times
this
with
girl or dude was having me like help her line up her shots and shit like that. And I was low key bricked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she's just like every time. My friend was there, and
Yeah.
my friend was like into her, so I'm like letting it be. And then I look up from shooting my shot, and she's like, you know, and I'm like, whoa,
Give me
fucking,
your
hey,
eyes,
bitch, hey,
man.
whoa, hey, settle down.
Get her number or anything?
Yeah. But he or she lives in Canada, so it doesn't like you know.
Yeah, that doesn't even count. That's
Yeah.
like, you know.
It's not even a real country.
Yeah, well,
Canada,
wow.
she was nice.
Yeah, Canada's a Donald Trump. Yeah, Canada. The 51st state.
51st state.
Yeah. We're not
Don't you
having
mean
that.
the North United States?
Hey, I tell you what, there's not a real presence at the border, and there's so many drugs coming through Canada, Montreal and shit.
Oh my
you know what
god,
I mean?
dude, propaganda.
There's no propaganda to that.
Sam's been
Okay?
picking them up.
Yeah, there's no propaganda to that. That's why I laugh when they sit there and they say, you know, all these drugs are coming from the border. Are you so stupid not to realize that they ship that shit right back up and put it coming right through Canada? People don't even have to, you know, if you got a driver's license, you can go straight to Canada and straight come back. You know what I mean?
I went to Canada one time and they searched my whole truck as soon as I got over there.
Go through Michigan. You're never going to search.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I took a ferry from Michigan
Really?
to Canada to go see Niagara Falls, and me and
Why
Emma
you ain't go to
sat there.
Appleton?
I don't know.
You didn't see Niagara Falls.
After I got searched, I hated Canada.
Did you have anything on you?
No, I mean
I
No
went
weed
to
or
the
anything?
casinos
Oh,
like 15 times. I've never been searched. Okay, ever.
They're afraid.
Well,
They're like,
open.
why the hell is Bigfoot in this car?
Yeah.
It's rough
That's
when you.
way better than where my
It's rough
mind
when you
was
and
going.
let Brendon's friends come on the show and say any fucking thing.
Oh, I'm not your friend now.
Not no more. I'm Bigfoot, you bastard.
Sasquatch.
Oh, motherfucker, we know who it
That sounds
was.
more racist.
However,
Hey, do you guys believe in Bigfoot or Sasquatch?
I've seen a Sasquatch.
I like the
and I
idea.
thought you said you weren't going to talk about Jordan. Anyway.
Oh my god!
I like the idea though. So what's up? What's this new beef you guys see? And you got something you need to get off your chest there?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you know, it's guess what? You get to say whatever you want. It's a podcast. Okay, so all of 300 people gonna be looking
That's
at
not
this
how
bitch. Yes, it is. Okay.
So he's old enough to where, you know, he could justify it. We still have to consider our
Yeah.
reputations.
This is what my mom told me the other day. We were smoking a joint downtown Zanesville next to the police station.
See?
She's like,
And she's like, son, when you're going to get to like 40 and up, and you're just going to stop giving a fuck, you're going to be self-serving, you're not going to care what anybody thinks. And I was like, Mom, that's awfully secular of you. Coming from your, you know, your newly religious background that you have.
You and your mom's religious, and y'all were smoking a joint.
Yeah, no, she's religious in the way that Brendon's gay.
Oh,
Not actually.
oh.
we're not sure about that yet.
Is she dating?
She's religious in the fact that she believes in a creator, you know, God.
Do
That's
you?
about as far as it goes. I mean, I lean towards yes.
You lean towards this, but
Yeah.
do you actually believe? And it takes out not if there's a God, but in the Christian rhetoric.
As far as like Jesus is the only way, truth, and the light, I'm not so sure.
Okay.
Sorry if anybody. I could be, very well could
It's
be.
an open conversation.
It definitely could be, but
very
I'm not
diplomatic.
necessarily sold yet.
Yeah.
You know, I've tried to. I feel like the research doesn't really help. I've definitely felt moments that are beyond euphoric, and like you feel it, this like it's a spiritual sense, like in your body and stuff. I don't know if you want to call that God or consciousness or the universe
What would you
or
call
whatever. I'm still trying to figure it out, man. I pray to
I
God.
totally agree with you when you say the more you research, the harder it is to justify what's being said.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I
I had to bring something up because on the pod we were talking about spiritual and religious stuff one time, and we were talking about the Garden of Eden, and I said that it was not on Earth, right?
mean?
And I just restarted the Bible in Genesis.
It's in Africa.
And it based on the Bible, it actually would point to it actually being somewhere on Earth.
Yeah,
So
in
I
Africa,
was wrong.
because two of the rivers that they say ran through it, the Tigris and the other is in Africa, okay?
I think ChatGPT said it'd be like modern day Iraq or something.
Yeah, but it's Africa continent.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it would be Iraq. Okay,
I've
done a lot of research.
Don't quote me on that.
And I've done a lot of research in this aspect because, you know, you go to church in my mom's house, okay, and she's fucking nuts, okay, but you go to church and so you tend to learn certain things that stick with you, and certain things about it is the cradle of civilization is like in the Euphrates, right? So that's kind of on the other side of where'd you just say? Iraq and all in. Because that's where Mesopotamia used to be. So it's on the other side, okay? But
So in my readings, right, I'm going through the front to back, right?
yeah.
Well, here's a weird thing regarding that story of them in the garden. Those are the first in the Bible. According to the Bible, these are the first two humans, right? And in genealogy, it's almost obvious that all species go back to, you know, either if it's a self impregnating thing, like an asexual thing that like can create on its own, or it's like two beings coming together and creating something. And how would people from 2,000 years ago know that? Maybe they did, but that's I feel like that's something that kind of know that be able to make the Bible. So the Bible says that essentially it came from two people. I feel like that's not common knowledge of the ancient world, that species begin with a pair, and then branch out.
Well, so you had creation, right, and then Noah's Ark happened where
So everybody
like
comes from Noah, not from Adam and Eve. They come from Noah, okay, because they killed everybody and then Noah repopulated it.
And then the argument too from the Christian side would be like it's the Spirit inspired, right?
But in that Garden of Eden,
and it
was just those were the
But
first
Noah
two
came from
people.
Adam and Eve, yeah.
It was but
that's what I'm saying.
But they kill everybody.
But that don't matter. The originality, I'm saying, the origin of humans
Here's the
are
thing.
those two.
They say that if you look at it real good, that Adam and Eve were the first two people in the Garden of Eden, not on Earth. And then at the end of Genesis, they talk about the other people. Okay, and that's where, because Adam and Eve has Seth, and they had Cain and Abel. Adam cast Cain into the land of unknowing, the land of Nod, whichever way you want to call it. When he came back, he had a wife. And that wife had to come from those people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
However,
But where I'm at in my reading right now is there's a lot of hooking up with your cousins and
Noah's
having multiple
daughters
wives
wanted to have
there's 2 daughters that
that's just a
fucked
fact
their
that comes
dad.
along with the fact that we're all traced back to. That's the actual fact, is that we're all traced back to like 2 people.
Yes, yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
So does that help?
So that
you
follows.
with
I think that follows
homework,
with the cousins.
or does that deter you?
I think that is a slight inch toward at least the storyline, you know, because it's this Christianity and Judaism, they're based on like the Mesopotamic, you know, religion before them, and so it's like this evolution. It's very fucking complex to wrap your head around if you're not born into believing. Like I wasn't. My mom says, "Oh, I've been Christian your whole life," but like, why did I never go to church? Why did you not teach me about God? You know, so it's like, how Christian are you?
When I first got saved, even though I grew up Catholic, like we went to mass and stuff, it was more, but I never really heard about like the depths of Jesus until I was 19.
And I used to this part is what really fucks me up. I think about people that go into church, and it's the people that are truly like feeling the power of Christ go through them. I'm like, that just, it seems so like fraudulent to me back when I was seeing that happen as a kid. And now I'm like, that is something that you can totally create in your own head.
Yes, you can.
Know?
Well,
just like self-hypnosis.
It's a choice, right?
You choose to like let this feeling overtake you, and if you're surrounded by a bunch of people that have the same shared thing and this same feeling in the same setting with this music playing and these candles burning.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, a group hypnosis type deal, but you are a religious man, okay? Yeah. And I'm more okay.
No, go ahead.
More spiritual than religious. You know what I mean? Because you can trace other things back. You know what I mean? I know when they stopped throwing Christians in the lion's den. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know who made because like. In the 3rd century BCE, the Emperor Constantine is the one who made the church canonize the books and make it called the Bible, and then made Christianity a real religion, because up until that point, you know, it was killing them. You know what's
crazy? That was actually right around the time period that like in written history, the first female orgasm was mentioned.
Wow! Right
around that time in ancient history.
So like,
well, that's some fucked up shit, because I'm figuring if they'd have kept that to themselves.
No, we would have never found the G-spot.
Oh yeah, for real. You've been like,
have a whole
the G-spot, is that why it's called that?
It's called the Grothenburg spot.
So 2 things.
Really?
Right?
It's the doctor that found it. I used to say it was the place where German nuns would go flick their bean at.
Like the whole church thing, and like feeling the spirit, and like people like. For me, I've always felt kind of out of place at church, because I believe in everything the words of the song are saying, right? I believe in the Bible, all that. I think church is necessary, come together with believers. But at the same time, the culture I haven't always related with, right? Yeah. It's always, sometimes it's felt hacky or kind of corny to me, or just superficial. But the idea is knowing that, okay, these words are true. So I might not like the way they're saying it, or like the style, but the overall purpose and message.
I think if you took like 80% of the entirety of the Bible, I would be like, I 100% couldn't agree more with most of this right here. But I think when you get down to the nitty gritty, as far as like the ancient texts, then you have the meeting where they all decide what this New Testament version of the Bible is, how it's going to be canonized. And then you have the King James edition. Now you have the New Standard, and the differences in some of them are trying to get closer to the phrase, some of them are trying to get closer to the actual wording, and it's like, I feel like some of Christianity is lost through all of this, through it. Even the original religion was in a different language.
Yes.
And so it's like, how much of this is lost on me? How much can I truly take? How much of this is something that some white guy from the fucking 1400s decided to be a part of this?
Because we went from Hebrew to Greek. Okay, to Latin, you know what I mean? And you gotta lose something, you know, in the translation.
And I think there's a lot from what Jesus taught and said. That's great.
I think that there's enough documentation and people involved to where it's like you can treat it like a historical document.
Yeah, no, 100%. There's more evidence of the Bible than like any other historical document.
So like even if stuff
like way and with hell.
What?
That there is more, if you take away the Bible, okay, and you take away the Torah and you take away the Quran, which are all basically the same damn story, all right?
Kinda.
Okay, then prove the existence of God.
Well, I haven't read the other. Well, I've read the Torah because that's just Old Testament.
I got you, but if those are the real historical things, okay. But if you take them away, because
I mean, in those moments I was describing earlier, like you feel there, it's like godly presence when you see something absolutely stunning in nature. If you're driving through the West Virginia mountains, you're like, man, that's fucking. If that's not God, I don't know. Like, you think that should just happen?
Yeah.
Well, and even
over millions of years, I think it happened. Okay.
It addresses
and I think that we're basically the same thing as we used to be. You know, we are superstitious. Okay, and no, we don't look at the shooting star and say that's the presence of God, but we still have been giving a reality that may not be real. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not everyone acknowledges God for the shooting star, right? So
well, I mean, but back in the day when the cavemen or the Indians used to see that shit, they thought that was if they didn't see a shooting star, they saw a deity. You know what I mean?
I think regardless if it's God or not, I think when you feel like when you put yourself behind something that you claim to have more power, like all the most successful people, most of them, they're like, you know, I give this to God. God is holier than me.
Yeah, I've seen Diddy say that several times.
No, but there is.
It's like, where do you, you know, if I'm not God, where do you see and where do you put that? Is that where you your spirituality?
I had a guy once named Cecil, the smartest dude I ever met in my life, and he hypnotized me once to whereas I thought I was riding Pegasus to the point to where I felt the wind, the tears were coming down my eyes from feeling the wind of riding this winged horse. Now, I never left the chair, okay, but I felt it. I believed it. And in the beginning, I was like so full of shit, this will never work, all right? And in the end, I was like, wow, the mind, given the right stimuli, you can believe almost anything, you know what I mean? And so, if we're sitting here and we all believe a certain way, you know what I mean, and you start to feel good, and we're talking about something, that may translate to now I'm feeling good, you know what I mean? Which now, because both of us have this positive energy, he's feeling good. Now, does that mean God is here? But the Bible says it is, but is that, you know what I mean? Is that really true, or is that some side of shared euphoria?
You feel, like I think 99% of people do have morals. Like, you know when you're doing something right and when you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, based upon what? Based upon
I think
your
you just feel
Judeo-Christian
it,
upbringing.
Because I mean, in the country, that was sure.
And people around you felt the same way, so they was telling you. But I mean, let's say we as all heathens or we as all Cossacks, you know, and killing was a way of our life, you wouldn't think that you shouldn't kill a person. You know what I mean? Well, if you was a Mongolian and that's what we killed people, that's how we grew our nation.
Think everybody in the world right now has this feeling of right and wrong?
What I'm saying is that it differs for one. It's like reality, okay?
I can agree with that.
It moves, okay?
Yeah.
And it changes depending upon where you are and what you're doing.
So what's like your main pillar? Like what? Like if you're spiritual, like what do you look like? What do you use as your guiding principles?
Oh, my same Judeo-Christian background as everybody else, okay? And I believe that you shouldn't kill, okay? However, you know what I mean. It's all right to kill if you're in war. If you're in war, because the we call them the children of Israel. You know what I mean? When they got to the promised land, it was people on that motherfucker, and they were supposed to get rid of them all, and they didn't. That's why they started misusing the Gaza Strip now, okay? Because Aaron was supposed to kill all those people, okay, and he didn't. He was like, why should I have to kill these people when we over here? You know what I mean? But the Lord didn't want those people on that land. Okay, so you say thou shalt not kill, but yet you told me it was all right to go and kill these people. See what I'm saying?
Old Testament's a little wonky.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so they say that everything was supposed to be cleared up when Jesus came, but I mean, all you did was revamp the same rules.
No.
How you figure not?
Because he says you can complete the law by loving God with all of your heart, soul, and mind, and loving your neighbor as yourself.
Yeah, and again, okay, I thought to be one of those people, you had to be a Jew, okay, because
Well, before you did.
Okay.
And now it's not irrelevant to follow law and be Jewish, but those are God's chosen people. But if Jesus didn't do what he did and wasn't who he was, us Gentiles wouldn't have a chance to know
yeah,
God.
Jesus was a rabbi and taught the Jewish law.
Right.
Okay, so what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, but he opened up the faith to everyday people.
Yeah, that's what definitely like.
No, he didn't.
He
taught the Jewish law.
Right.
But the Jews turned on him because of what he said.
The Jews are the chosen people, right? That's where the faith begins. But since they, condemned him or whatever, that's why Paul talks about, spreading the gospel to the Gentiles, so that, us peasants can have a chance to know God.
Like the way you said peasants.
Yeah. So, but even see what I was gonna say is the Bible. What helps my faith is the Bible addresses all these circumstances. Like you driving in the mountains and seeing creation, be like, that's beautiful. God even says, all right, so we're judged based upon the Bible. We're judged based upon our belief. You go to heaven or hell based upon your belief. That's not what you do, or And so, and God says everyone's going to have a chance. They've seen the skies. They've seen all this beautiful creation, and they still have chose to either believe or not believe. Like I've exposed myself to everybody, and
okay, I'm going to change the subject.
So
yes,
okay.
go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I thought this was a nice little touch for some three heathens.
Yeah, facts.
I didn't see this coming. I never do, but that's what I love about this podcast. Fucking Father Abraham himself in the midst.
Like, well, that's not going to do it. And it did. It did.
Alright,
Never mind.
what do you need, man?
I should throw some shit away.
Yeah. That bullshit he was sucking on the whole time. You know, an awful lot to say you don't have no basis. You know what I mean?
Don't feel like you gotta drink this. I'm just putting it out there.
Okay. Don't you feel like you need to drink that?
Well,
I
don't know. I don't want him doing anything
and
here.
I'm wanting to bring it back, so I'll take care of it for you.
Alright.
That's pretty cool, though, the fact that people know enough to have, or it's not short-sighted enough to have a simple conversation about religion. I know people can't have this conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They get all fucked up and want to, act like you ain't never read a book or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, and the thing about stuff like this is the exchange of ideals is a wonderful thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like he was saying that, he said that I was wrong and he found out I was right. That's always a great thing for me to hear. He thought, but the reality is that he would have never even been able to say that, or even unless he looked into it after we talked, you know what I mean? And that's where, ideas spark in people's head. Okay. Yeah, he's in a bathroom right now. He's,
You live?
well, he got to go tinkle. You know what I mean? So,
I had to piss like a mug.
Woo!
I tried to be, diplomatic.
Hold up. Hey, I'm about to smoke pot.
Okay,
Keep talking, CN.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I mean, we actually do this at least once during this date show.
Oh, shit, you about to hit it with me?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Yeah, we went to dinner one night. Me, Brendon, and Sam. And we went to 4th State or something.
Yeah.
On 4th and State.
A vegan spot.
On a vegan spot.
His lady's vegan.
And he was so embarrassing.
It was good.
That's what I'm saying. He was so embarrassing. Because he used to be a vegetarian, so he could, identify.
I'm a vegetarian.
Me too.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in recovery.
I'm a vaginaholic. And yeah, I know you're in recovery, but I refuse to go that route. It seems like that's for quitters.
It's involuntary recovery.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. So we
Okay.
got about 10 more minutes.
Oh, do it?
Yeah.
All right.
I've been doing this for like 2 hours. Okay. So, and people have really got to see who Tony Wallace is. And I think it's a good thing that you have a spiritual side as well. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a real religious person, but I do think it makes a whole person. You know what I mean? You have to look at all sides of everything. You know?
Cian's an undercover preacher.
There's so much like in philosophy and religion and stuff. It's so interesting.
Yeah. You know, and I also see the manipulation of the masses. Do the same thing, but you know, hey, look.
That's what people do.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah, like he is without sin, cast the first stone.
Yeah, and like, please, motherfuckers, I can't even pick up the brick.
Hey,
I
bro,
got
I'm always
throw,
casting
you know
the first stone, bro.
Sorry, you have a problem.
No, it's not admitting that you're having a problem.
It's admitting that you're never gonna put shit in that fucking pocket on your sweatshirt.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even know it was there.
No,
You just taught him something.
Button it. So let me just say something. You
Where's-
know I'm sensitive. Why are you hurting my feelings?
Where's your
like
grandson at?
Your
He was
outfit's
supposed
nice,
to come
man.
with you.
Oh, because he's like, he didn't want to sit around with 3 old dudes talking.
Is it the one that graduated?
Really?
Really? He's in town.
You should have made do it. He would have had fun.
He's like, oh, Grandpa, you know, this would be 3 old guys.
He thinks we're old.
I said, Brendon, and it's not old, okay? Because I didn't say you weren't old. I said he's old. I said he's half my age. He's still like, you know, a decade or 2 older than me. Like,
No, he would have been bored. I mean, unless we would have had him at the table with us, like.
Yeah, and he's very shy, so, you know, which is really hard, you know what I mean?
I think it would be cool to have a little audience. Hey, where you at, Nat? Come out here, Nat. We need a live audience.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta get her in here, man. She's funny, man.
Well, I told her that
Nat!
I didn't want to just throw her into
Let's
it.
get
'Cause
her in.
I didn't want to take away from your interview.
Fuck
You know
that,
what I
man.
mean? Like,
We can talk about me in the trailer park another time.
Nat.
Where you come from, a trailer park for real?
That's not I wasn't born there. I was born in a hospital.
Yeah, no shit.
And then I lived above a
that's
bowling
good.
alley, and then I lived on 3rd Street in Sandusky, and then I moved to Norwalk, and I went from Norwalk to a trailer. I think I moved into a trailer when I was like 12, and I was playing Call of Duty every day. I was hitting trick shots every day. And I wasn't hitting trick shots every day. I was going for trick shots every day. I was grinding all night, eating sunflower seeds
On
and
the
drinking
game or
Coca-Cola.
actual trick shots?
No, like trick shotting on Call of Duty. It's a very niche thing. Look it up.
I have a friend that makes a living off of that.
Who?
He's part of FaZe Clan.
Yeah, right, dude.
I don't lie.
Well, you don't lie, but
Eric
you don't
Cole-
tell the truth.
I don't know
all
if
the
he
time.
still does, but I mean, yeah. Eric
People,
Cole.
here's the thing, dude. People faked face a lot.
No, he didn't.
I'm not
Because he was the
Believe it
original.
or not, I was actually in FaZe Clan.
Yeah, you wish.
No, I was. I had my gamer tag changed and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy that it spread this far.
But yeah, so I was doing that. I was drinking Mountain Dew, eating sunflower seeds, eating pork rinds. I started smoking weed with this dude I knew, my friend at the time.
Yeah.
Smoking weed, fucking doing stupid shit. Lived in a trailer park for like 3 years. My mom's boyfriend, he was really racist.
Yeah.
He was like really, really racist, dude. Like redneck, rebel flags, playing like the craziest music you ever heard in your fucking life about black people, man. Like,
Yeah, no, I've heard
like
so.
straight up fucked up shit.
Really?
Yeah. And so I was just like in my room, man.
Yeah.
Like playing Call of Duty.
Did you feel like that was wrong at that age?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
You think
offense.
that's cool? You fucking like I don't even want to get into detail with some of this
He's
shit.
like white trash. Just.
Like I don't know if people be like, oh, I know somebody like this. I also don't like it. Like this is fucked up shit I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Like he had like a Barbie doll with like a noose around his neck and shit. Like this is some serious like crazy
weird
shit, man.
Yeah, that's a mental illness.
And so that was the trailer that I was living in.
Wow.
I remember I stole dude's weed. So like I didn't know how much like a gram was, or I just took like 3 big ass nugs, and we took like a chapstick container, and the chapstick's got a little tube in the center, and it's got the cap, and we like tried to like fashion a little bowl out of the chapstick,
Out of the
like
plastic?
smoke a little bit of the 3 grams, and you just like
plastic.
threw the rest of the weed away and shit. So it wasn't all bad.
The first time I smoked weed was in 5th grade. I think it was oregano because it didn't do nothing. We tried smoking out of a water bottle.
Dude, you ever get a Coke bottle, you fucking melt a hole in that shit, take a mechanical pencil, empty it out, put the fucking pen inside there.
When I got
you
older,
get a socket and put the socket on the mechanical pencil, put the fucking weed in the socket, you fucking cut burn another hole for the carb.
Yeah, a charger, yeah.
Come on, man. I remember I bought weed out of an Expo marker.
We'd buy bases from Goodwill and
Someone hollowed out an Expo marker and put weed in it and sold it to us $10. OG Kush.
Wow.
The next level, though, is when my buddy got a hookah, and we would just pack that whole thing of weed.
Oh, my God, dude. Hookah bowls are big.
Really?
You could fit a little person in a bowl of fucking hookah.
We used to have some fun. We'd build forts and just bake
The podcast should start now, bro. I got a buzz.
Hey,
I roll joints and shit, but you know.
I could roll us a cross joint right now.
Right?
Yeah, I mean not right now this second, but I could, if I come back on, I could roll a cross joint. We could even transform the setup into my crib. I would roll us up a cross joint. Maybe 50th episode or some shit.
Podcast takes a field trip.
Yeah.
50th episode, y'all pull up, I'll roll a cross joint.
I don't know what a cross joint is.
So it's a joint that looks like the shape of a cross, which would be awfully fitting for our conversation we've been having.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know
So
if
you know how
that's
to
more
do that.
KKK or Christian.
Yeah. You roll a super fat joint, you take a needle, and you carve a hole in the middle and you widen it out, roll a smaller joint, push it through, take some of the glue from the paper pack, wrap around the edges, spark both sides, spark the front, and you just smoke it.
Have you ever watched Grandma's Boy?
I'm sure.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Holds up to
this cross joints. That's Pineapple Express. You know that.
Well, no, this is the first time I ever heard that word.
Really?
Cross joint. That's the first time I ever heard it.
Yeah.
You know
How old were you when you started smoking weed, Cian?
Oh, 13, 14.
Okay.
How old were you first had sex or anything?
Actually, I was a little bit more religious at that time in my life, so, you know, it was more like 17.
Wow.
16, yeah.
Were you always like a really big guy?
No.
I don't mean to say like...
No, I wasn't. I wasn't at all.
Like,
I was a little big guy. Yeah, I was a little big guy.
That's tough. You walk in here, like, I feel like, I thought about that, like, being in your shoes.
Yeah.
Walk in here, like, you're a fucking, you know, you walk in here, this is a small, you know what I'm saying?
Compared to me, though, small. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you're a tough guy, though.
Brendon's he's a tough guy.
I'm intimidated by you.
Yeah.
Thank you for acknowledging.
Scary guy.
I mean, that's why I was...
Cian's hand could just cover your entire skull, but...
That's why I was having so much sex with all these women I met when I came up here, and, you know, I didn't want to tell you about it because you weren't having any sex.
My mom watches...
My
mother watches...
I didn't want to make you angry.
His mom is watching.
My mother watches...
Hey, Brendon's mom, get at me, baby. Get at me, Shook.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Brendon could take Natalie out. We could chill here.
Oh my God.
Hey, I love you, and I love your mom.
Mom,
no homo.
You're gonna have to pick me up from prison.
Hey, Brendon's gonna be screwing my mom too.
Oh,
shout out to my dad. He's watching this. So I didn't talk anything about you this time, Dad.
Oh, he ain't saying bad.
Whoever.
I didn't say anything bad before.
Except for Brendon was screwing his old lady.
Brendon, yeah, well, no, they're not together.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes it so much better.
My mom's boyfriend now, his name is Squirrel.
Yeah?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Does your mom have a type?
Actually, you know what's funny? My nuts look like a squirrel stashed 2 acorns in his cheeks.
Tony, I need to know.
Wow, wow.
I was saving that. I was going to do it on stage. I like that shit.
That's good.
Oh, my God. So, Squirrel, if you're watching... Just want you to know, he wrote all that himself. You know what I mean? And you better bring your punk ass over here, because if he, I got a dog too.
A doll?
Yeah.
My mom told me today, she's like, oh, somebody at work brings a blow up doll and takes it on dates and fucks it. It's like, who? And she's like, oh, you'll find out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to find out.
Do you guys work together?
You'll run into him, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you work with your mom?
My cousin Lionel,
do you really?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you messing with me?
Nah, she got me a job at her spot.
There you go.
But I've been late like 10 times in the last 6 weeks.
Dude, you're on that career path, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
right on up to the top, because let me just say this. Just because I get to be late, that don't mean I'm going to let your boss let you be late.
That's called reparations. Black privilege.
It's called my privilege, motherfucker, because I happen to be in charge, okay? And you know how you, like the last job you had where you figured you could be late if the boss was late? You had problems with
I
all
didn't
that.
figure that.
Where
That's
you was
just
active.
what was happening. This motherfucker, same age as me, right? They buy his book, and in the union, that's like very frowned upon anymore. Back in the day, like you used to, if you had enough skill, you could buy your book and just be a journeyman right away.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know anything about. Yeah. So like as a carpenter, I'm an apprentice. At the end of my apprenticeship, I become a journeyman. Okay. Yeah. But that's a 4-year program, maybe. Yeah. Journeyman is just like a general carpenter.
Yeah,
right?
but he's also a skilled laborer.
So some people, the contractor will just buy their book. And so as I'm getting all this education, this guy the same age as me just gets his book bought, and he's showing up late every day of the job and not doing anything. And I just got to fucking listen to everything he says. And CN's like, oh, you showed up late one time or something.
He's not one
so
time.
Wait, he works for you?
Oh, no. He's so confounded.
No, we just talk on the phone.
But he tells me these things, and I'm like, dude.
You can't tell CN nothing because he'll use it against you.
I'm like, dude, check this out. You don't get to do what the upper echelon gets to do. I know you want to, and because he has a degree, he figures he should be able to, and I get it. However, that's not the way it works. You know what I mean?
See, me, I don't give a. I just do it.
Yeah.
I got a GED. What's up?
Me too, and then I got fired.
You have a GED.
Yeah, I'm looking for a JOB right now.
And he was
hiring?
No. Well, hey.
I got sprinkler system experience. I can do that. I don't want to.
This dude is when he wants to work, he can find a job because he's in the union.
The union. Listen, the union. The union is the best.
Oh yeah,
I love unions.
They are when you're looking for a job because they help you find a job.
I have a job now.
Okay, and because he's in the union.
Yeah, the union's where it's at, man. But you got a slave. You got to be a slave.
Well, he's not a slave. He doesn't do a lot. Okay.
Really?
Just because you don't do a lot, you ain't a slave, man.
You're projecting.
Hey, man, don't even get me started.
Dude, they have more rights on a construction site now than I've ever seen before in my life. Okay?
CN, listen, you cannot. You're able to not show up to work. If I don't show up, it's very visible when someone's not building the fucking bridge. Okay?
You got that. I'm doing paperwork.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I try working from home.
Yeah.
They call that laid off.
And then, after he got laid off, he didn't go back to work for months. Because why? Because he's here. He was working. He was in the union. He was making good money. Yeah. So now he was just chilling. You know what I mean? Wasn't like he was making. What him do? Make that drive a forklift.
I will say this:
$12 an hour or something like that. They ain't no.
24.
Really? He makes that much money driving a forklift now?
Yeah.
Well, he still makes more than that.
I can be very financially irresponsible, and I was being in the Army too. You know, when you got multiple jobs. You know,
that did help. But still,
ain't nothing just coming my way. But
let me just tell you, when he first got fired, when he first got laid off, let's call it that, laid off. Okay, you know what he did? He left and went to California.
Hey, sometimes you need a break.
Yeah, he went to California, then he went to Texas, then he went to Chicago. It's like, dude, check us out.
California dreaming.
Yeah.
I almost tried transferring my whole life over there. But
bitching the whole way about the economy. I couldn't even believe the hypocrisy.
Okay. No context.
Oh my God, this motherfucker was
Shut the fuck up.
But he was enjoying it. So, when you gotta tell a person that's enjoying their summer. So, okay. One more thing, Tony. One
more thing. Should I not open this, dude?
Do whatever you want.
Oh,
don't listen to it.
You got a fucking bedtime.
How's he gonna show up late and tell you one more thing?
Okay, first of all, I went to work early today. I was there, I think, at 8:30. And I left at I worked all day. Like a slave.
We're so proud of you.
It was rough because it was in the heat. My first day coming back.
You are inspirational. I mean, for a 63-year-old man.
Confession. So yeah, I sure do work hard too.
Works every day. Gonna get married. Does comedy. I mean, I hope.
When are you retiring?
1,000. I can do that.
Well, you'll never
you
see 1,000. But
You hope a comedy takes off and then you just quit?
No, I'm quitting. I'm done at the end of this year.
What?
Oh yeah, I want to open up a food truck.
Jesus.
I can really cook. Really
so
good.
can I.
I mean,
should get him.
because I really can cook. And I cook Creole soul food.
I would love to.
You know what I mean? And
I cook white people food real good.
yeah.
Great job.
Use a lot of mayonnaise, huh?
No, I don't use mayonnaise. I hate
my
mayonnaise.
gosh.
I hate mayonnaise. I hate sour cream.
I have something to tell you. My siblings keep fulfilling all white stereotypes, right? Nat could eat a jar of mayonnaise by itself, I think.
See? Mayonnaise and sour cream. That's
I was watching some shows, they were making jokes about white people not washing their legs, and I was all butthurt. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we're not that weird, right? I talked to my brother about it, and he just doesn't talk. I'm like, Jack, don't tell me. He goes, what, man? The soap runs down. I'm like, no!
Dude, I wash my legs, man.
I do too.
My legs are clean, boy.
Well, you know, some people say it's dangerous, you know.
My chicken legs are fucking marinated.
I don't understand not washing your damn legs, so, you know, it's weird to me that somebody would even say that.
Well, trust me, I'm not. Listen, I'll say this. As a white person, I don't use a washcloth, which I'll say that, right?
You don't use a washcloth?
No,
I do.
You don't need
Okay,
one.
so
No, you
People,
don't.
nah,
You're lying.
no. This
You're
is
lying.
I use one per shower. I don't use the same dirty ass fucking loofah, you nasty bitch.
Yeah.
I think you have germs in that shit.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
It's sitting there packing up with
Yeah.
poop particles and shit.
I
I use my washcloth the one time, and then guess what? I fucking
Okay.
wash it. It's
And so,
clean.
yeah. So
It's clean. I have so many
Yeah.
washcloths. You wouldn't even fucking believe
hand.
it.
Just use your hand.
See?
Your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
Nah, man.
Rub the soap. Listen, you put all the soap
Yeah,
on
let
your
me clean my
stomach.
asshole with my hand.
Yeah, with your hand. Yeah, there you go.
100%. You do that first. Get it done.
Oh yeah, you use your fingers to really get in there. Use your fingers to really clean out your fucking asshole.
I'm glad you
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. No, he's not saying that. He's saying, wow.
Yeah, the cleanest part of Brendon's house is definitely his bathroom, so he must like butt stuff.
Yeah.
I fucking spend a lot of time with that.
He's gonna come out the closet.
He's
here.
in there jerking off.
We've already
shaving his
made.
legs.
We've already.
I'm sorry, I was having a guest and I wanted to clean up. I wanted you to feel like, you know, you enjoyed your space. I'll
I
never
had a
do
ton
it
of fun,
again.
man.
All right.
Yeah. See,
Awesome.
and that's the thing. It's you know, we talk some shit, okay, but we also talk about a whole bunch of cool shit. Like we talked about religion on a comedy podcast.
This
You know what I mean?
is so hyped that we talked about religion.
Oh yeah, because you know if religion
he's a
I got high during
if
commercial
religion
break.
is real, okay, then I got a house by the River Styx, okay, because you know what I mean. There's no way I get to the upper room. All right,
Nah, man, you
went, going straight down.
You see Jesus up right before you go to the light. You're done. You're done.
He said, I mean, hey, I'm going to see Jesus. He ain't gonna laugh. He'd be like, fuck it.
But no disrespect.
Do you remember the 80s, bitch?
Well, listen, I pray for your dumb ass every day, so
thank
you
you. I
ain't
appreciate
got
that.
a choice. All right?
Well, unless he's grading on the curve, it's not happening, okay?
Well, there is a big curve.
And I really believe
I have
that.
no curve. It's pretty straight, but it is bent upward.
Oh, my shit
Amen.
was fucked
All
up a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I believe that once you die, you become ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And then your so-called soul, that's that little electrical energy that runs through everybody's body, right? Because we're essentially like a battery, right?
It's not created nor destroyed. Energy's not created nor destroyed.
It
That's
can be
interesting.
dispersed, okay?
Now,
Can
where's
it not
it go? Where's it go?
How about there is a coil around the Earth of magnetic energy, and how about that energy goes there? And that's
What's
what I
your
always
beef?
believe.
Why would
You know,
you
that would
want to? Well, if someone was saying, "Hey, you could know that when you die, you're gonna be in physical human form again with a new body in eternity in heaven."
First off, other than this magnificent specimen before you,
Imagine
I
that.
want a different body.
Imagine that, but glorified.
Well, I'm saying,
Like, why wouldn't
okay,
you want to subscribe to that?
if you're saying the body I had in 1980, I'm good that, okay?
It's a
But
new
this
body. That's what the body.
New or not, okay? You know what I'm saying?
Wait! I just you made me think of something. Have you guys heard of this new It's trending on all over the media. It's like one man versus 100 CNs.
No, you just
like-
call me a gorilla. Okay, that's serious. Because there's one man versus some monkeys or
Your mom's
lions or
ex-boyfriend is
something.
coming out of you.
I didn't think about this.
Your mom's
enough.
ex-boyfriend
I didn't
is
think about
really
it.
showing right now.
I didn't think about it enough.
Somebody asked me a question once
See it?
years after, and I
See
say,
it?
Listen, I call my white friend a gorilla too.
Well,
See,
okay, but
I don't want to hit him, but I will. Just tell me.
My friend Wyatt.
It hurt my feelings. Y'all know I'm sensitive.
Dude, if he doesn't look like a gorilla, then I'm wrong.
Who? Wyatt?
Brendon.
Oh.
Why do I gotta be racist just for making a comparison? I look like a fucking gay monkey. What do you want me to say?
It's a sensitive subject.
We're all fucking apes, dude. Golly.
Alan just totally threw away all his beliefs to go back to evolution.
Oh, damn. Now, yeah, we're swinging for monkeys. If my mom was here right now, you would have to get out. Okay, see, you have to sanctify this room because, you know.
As we end this podcast.
I should have thought about this more. I should have thought about it more before I said it.
Yeah, I seen the shit too, and I was like, well, can you think 100 guys can beat a monkey or some shit or a silverback gorilla? And I wouldn't know because I'd be like 95, so I'd be able to tell you after that. Because
so what do you think? Do you think
the first 10 is getting their ass kicked? Okay?
Right.
I'm just
like,
telling you.
if you don't have a weapon, I feel like a gorilla's gonna fuck you up.
So I figure until he gets tired, which will be somewhere around 80, okay, you ain't got a shot, okay? So I'm like 95.
No, but
okay?
listen. Here's why I say that I make the comparison. It's not a race thing. It's so my buddy who looks like a gorilla.
We were trying to overlook
listen. My buddy who looks like a gorilla. He's got these big forearms and these stubby arms, and he looks like he wants to pound on the ground and fucking run around. And you got orangutan titties.
There's no man titties.
Wait a minute. Send it home, Tom.
I
thought that was a good one.
Just like you were out the lead.
First of all, again, I'm going to just say,
hey, do you need my pocket knife?
I really need to be quite cued in on these motherfuckers that's come in last minute and shit. You can bring your friend, come to the podcast, shit. That's some bullshit, okay? We need some real professional comedians. Like, I looked at him and what the fuck am I thinking? Anyway, but okay, stop.
Tell me how you really feel.
Okay, stop.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on. You didn't say no when he was calling me a gorilla. Okay,
I told you I would stab him.
Okay, but you didn't though. I ain't see no blood or nothing, okay? So my feelings are still hurt. Now, tell them about your show.
No.
Again, you gotta promote yourself.
Dude, this ain't gonna be out.
Oh, yeah. He didn't even tell you how long it takes him to edit shit. You know what I mean?
We
I
still
might not
have
even be
Nico's
alive
episode
still.
to come out.
I might be dead by then, and we'll find out because you know.
I want to see you edit something, right? Yeah.
This might come out before our show.
Yes.
June 3rd. Or wait, June 6th. June 6th, CN's doing 15 minutes on me and Sam's open mic.
Yeah, I like Sam.
Yeah, so Thursday.
Is that Tuesday? No,
Thursday the 5th.
Thursday.
Thursday the 5th. Thursday the 5th.
That's pretty cool. You guys do an open mic one.
Friday.
One
Fuck, I'm so high.
Is it Friday or Thursday?
No, because
Thursday.
What's his name has a show Friday.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday. We have the roast battle at 6. I'm on that with Sam.
Yeah. And then Tony Cruz has a show on the 5th or the 6th or some shit. I think it's 6th. And I think it's at the Attic. And then Larry, who, was Larry, I'm just telling you what I heard, okay, bro? So don't be mad. But I heard you didn't do well at Peggy's the other night. You know what I mean? So I heard it was an issue for you.
See, Larry, when you go stab CN, she
stop
can't
all
really
that
see.
fucking
You know, you just
city girl shit. Cause I didn't know who the city girls when you first told me that joke. Okay, who are the city girls?
They're artists.
They are?
They're
make
like
music.
rappers.
Oh, they're like female artists. They're like artists.
Wait, when you say rappers, that killed it for me because I don't listen to any rapper that was had a song.
I don't know that they really have.
Okay,
like
maybe Ludacris. Okay, but that's
Ludacris.
Yeah, I mean
that is fucking ludicrous.
Damn.
That was a cheap shot. I just want you to know.
Man, nah. Everybody's gonna fucking be like, "Oh, CN called Tony racist on the podcast."
Because he called me a gorilla.
Why can I not?
Okay, but that and the fact that you look like...
How about orangutan?
You look like Hitler's little cousin.
This is going to be the only soundbite. Tony.
I'm so fucked.
He looks like Hitler's little cousin.
Yes, I do.
The porno cousin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If Hitler blew out the stash.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That would be like the worst porno of all. You know what I mean? I couldn't get into it, seeing Hitler with his little mustache.
I really don't want to imagine this.
Oh, Brendon.
You give
lighten up. You know
I'd be
what
a
I
gay
mean?
Hitler. It'd be suck Kyle.
Oh my God! See, now Brendon's all excited. He don't want us to leave because he keeps talking this. I'd be a gay Hitler shit.
And I know it's really been a great episode. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it really was because I mean, are you doing anything lately?
Crescent Lounge.
Yeah.
Crescent Lounge is doing shit at the Attic. Come to Tuesday show.
So the Attic is like your new thing, right?
I'm working there.
Yeah, well, I mean, that gives you an outlet, for comedy and shit, you know what I mean? And that's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, and the people there are cool, man.
The Tuesday night audience has been really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's a really cool thing. And at least when you go up there, you know that, it's like 1 or 2 people at 7:30, but then at 8 o'clock, it's like 10 or 15 people in there each time, and it's really been you had to give yourself some credit because you had something to do with that. You know what I mean? Man. I mean, because, before, Sister Lou's show wasn't doing shit, Thursday night show wasn't doing shit, and now it seems like, I hate to say since Bola, there's a new life been breathed in there, but, I think the Tuesday night thing is a really good thing, and I think you had a lot to do with it. So
I think there's been structure added that helped out. I think before, they hadn't really had the structure in place before, what happened, so.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put him down because we had him on the show, right? And
well, his episode comes out.
I mean, he's very vital to everything that's happening now.
I hope he comes back.
And I have no issues one way or the other.
I feel like he's the face. He brings the fight. He was like, I don't know, like the mascot.
I don't know because I thought he was a good person and he never done me anything wrong. Okay, but I also see that maybe it was time for a change in some aspects because
something needed to happen or there wouldn't be a club.
Yeah, because they right now, like I say, Tuesday night's a pretty good. It's a fun night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not like it's a whole bunch of different people. It's a whole bunch of the same people, who work at the club. You know what I mean?
But I will say, like, it feels like you don't know who the heck's in charge, which is whatever. I mean, it's a business, right?
Tuesdays?
No, just of the club in general.
Yeah. Well, I don't see it.
And I think there needs to be consistent leadership. I think, and
I mean, it pretty much if Neff and Barack aren't there, it's just us.
Yeah, it's you, and you kind of you set the lineup.
I try to be fair, man. I try to be as fair as I can.
Yeah, you set the lineup and you give people
it's like
time
when you let
and everything
CN
else.
on the show, you know what I mean, and kick Brendon off. I understand.
No, Brendon, you're on the list.
Yeah, I asked your punk ass because your sister came last
I
time.
vouched for both of you guys.
Yeah, I know. And we appreciate that. We really
my
do.
gosh, I appreciate it so much.
I know
I'm just giving CN a hard time.
Yeah.
CN's done a lot on the twofer, and you've helped with a lot of shit on twofer as well,
Yeah, I really like that.
And I doubt anybody's fucking from the scenes listening to this shit, but like, to get on twofer, to be a part of that night, fucking come support the club, be there, be helpful, fucking grab some glasses from the, like, it's simple little shit, man. Yeah. And that's all it takes for people to,
And be nice. Be nice. Don't be an ass.
Be good. Be cool. Be a cool guy.
Don't be like Brendon. Come in and be nice. And
go on Matt Connor's podcast, Currency, with me on there and see what a cool guy is, the definition of a cool guy, and then come back to this. And that's all you got to do, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll get on at the Attic.
He's definitely not a cool guy here, but on Matt's show, he's a cool guy. I like Matt.
I was a cool guy. I think I was a cool guy.
And I thought Matt was a crackpot, right?
He is a crackpot.
Okay, but then Brendon said, you just got to watch him. He's funny, right? And I was like, no fucking way, okay?
He's funny, man.
Okay, but he is, okay?
Yeah,
he is, okay? And we even put him in one of our videos, okay? And but he is funny, and I seen him just like one night at Depth at Ruby Tuesday with Heckle Mike, okay? And he was like on fire. I was like, wow. And I was like, this dude, when he was on, he's really. And I thought that was pretty cool because at first I never even knew he was on the scene, and because you kind of get in your little, what I mean. And then Brendon's like, no, he's pretty funny, and so.
Well, it's because You are so racist.
Yeah, that's why I hang out with your punk ass.
I've known Matt Conner since the beginning. My very first interaction with Matt, we were at Fours on High. It was Xavier's mic, or no, it was Logan.
Yeah.
And first interaction, I'm like, he's like, hey man, what's up? I seen you here or whatever. And he knew we both did comedy. And I was like, yeah. And I asked him if he wanted to go smoke some crack with me. And he was like, yeah, let's go fucking smoke some crack. Like, we were just immediately, like, doing a joke.
Yeah.
Like, mutually understanding, like, we're just talking shit.
Bullshit.
And since then, I'm like, Matt's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Me and him, I took him to Dayton. They do this open mic at the Ohio State Theater in Dayton. And it's like, the old stage is behind you. You're where the seating, or no. Yeah, the old stage is behind you. You're where the first level of seating is. The new stage is where the first level of seating is. And then it's like the rest of the theater. And he was in there, dude, doing this bit about a Klondike bar. He does this bit of like, oh, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
I know what you're talking about.
And then at the very end, he's in this theater, dude. The fucking echo is insane. Like, it's just this crazy moment. And at the end of his bit, he's like, what would you do for a Klondike bar? And he just fucking echoed through the place. It was so awesome, man. So awesome.
Yeah, I'm a believer now. You know, because at first I was like, stop playing, dude's weird. Okay, but then as you see more, and
but
then
that's
when you
the
talk
thing
to
is
him,
being weird is the thing.
I understand. That's what you understand when you talk to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's you know, and it's like, oh my goodness. So yeah, he's all right. Now, are we still doing this shit, or you know?
We're not.
I mean, I don't appreciate other people calling it shit, but since you know. So, okay, so
Tony, you got any questions for us?
Man, I mean, what more could I ask you guys? I mean, you really came through here today for me, man.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
Yeah, thank you. We glad people like it. We hope other people will too, because you know.
I mean, only so many people can tolerate CN, so you know,
I hear you.
Hey, we do what we can.
And me and CN got a special kind of relationship.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But yeah, buddy.
Special kind of relationship.
See, there you go.
No, we say whatever to each other,
yeah.
And you know.
Doesn't mean
just because there is racial background to what I said doesn't mean I meant it that way.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that I wasn't going to play it up because it works in my favor at this point. You know what I mean? But I also understood that he probably wasn't saying that shit, but you know.
No, I mean, if his titties didn't look like pancakes, I wouldn't have even brought it up.
You know,
that's what made me think of the freaking gorilla thing.
You know,
that's because Uncle Tom gives you that. The
I think of animals. People are animals. I'm a little meerkat. I'm a gay meerkat.
Uncle Tom, okay? Oh my goodness!
Listen, CN, I love you, man.
You too,
Brendon, I love you, brother. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you,
it's been fucking awesome.
Hold on.
Oh
yeah, we got
a T-shirt for you.
Oh
yeah, we got.
Hopefully it fits.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
You know, skateboard company.
Hell yeah.
This is gonna fit
it's a medium.
I'm gonna wear this out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wear this shit out tomorrow.
We're sponsored by Keith.
I'm gonna wear this to the Two Fish show.
He doesn't even fucking know what it's called.
Thank you, man. This is awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're you know he you know as old as he is, you think he stopped that bullshit, but I guess he can't help himself, so he is a.
That's why I go to work.
Skateboarding Franiciato. Yeah.
We're gonna get CN on a skateboard one day, and we'll post a video.
Yeah, there'll be 4 of them motherfuckers.
The next week it will be a funeral.
In a chair. Oh yeah.
What can I do, Brendon? Can I help you out here? Can I pick some shit up?
No. Any last words, CN?
No. Listen. Smoke a joint. Have as much sex as you can because it's all gonna end one day. You know?
Tony?
Wow. If I'd leave you one thing, just have fun.
Yeah, man.
See, smoke a joint. That's having fun.
Having
sex. It's always been fun for everybody at the table but one.
So that's been everybody last podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Hopefully there is a next time.
That's where you end some shit.